Hi, okay, so in your package you will have one of these, which is a drilling guide. Now the top of this guide is the same height as where your shelf will be, and the width is exactly the same as the shelf as well. So you can fix this to the wall with masking tape and then pilot drill the holes there. Here I fixed it to the wall with masking tape, ready for drilling. I've got the shelf exactly where I want it, bearing in mind the top of this piece will be where the top of the shelf is, and the same with the sides. So that's ready for drilling. Also, you just need to check that it's level with the spirit level before taping it down. The power drill with a 3mm bit, I'm just going to now pilot these holes. You only want to go through the plasterboard. You'll feel when you've gone through. Note that when drilling, this might move a little bit, so place one hand firmly on it just to hold it in place when drilling out these pilots. Okay, so there you are. I've just drilled out those pilots and they're ready for the fixings. Now it's worth talking at this point, with a stud wall, obviously it can have wood behind it. So when you're piloting through here, if you feel like you've gone into wood, you'll know it's hollow basically. When you're drilling, you feel like you've gone into wood, you won't need to put a fixing in because you're just going to drill through the bracket and into the wood that's part of the stud wall. But that probably won't happen for you. If it does, you may find that the stud goes all the way along and you might have the same issue on the other side as well. And in parts, you might just need to drill straight into the wood. But it should just go through and it'll feel hollow, and you can use the hollow wall fixings I provided. So from now on in, all you're going to need is this screwdriver. Right, these are the plasterboard fixings, and you put them in with a screwdriver. Basically, where your pilot hole is, you line it up, and using a bit of force, just pushing in, you screw that into the wall until it's flush. That's it. You've got your 4 fixings in, you can then fit your shelf. Again, using just a hand screwdriver, put the screws in, do one side at a time. So do the top side on that, lift the other one into position. You can put the spirit level on top to check it's level, then you'll know you'll line up, and then put the other screw in with the hand screwdriver, then do the bottom ones. Once you have the screws in, like they are on the shelf here, you'll notice there's a pack of small magnets, and these fit nicely over the screw, just to cap them off and make them look nice. That's it. It's really quite straightforward. If you run into any problems, give me a shout and I can advise you on what to do, but it's quite an easy fit, so you shouldn't have any issues. And thanks very much for your purchase. I'll give you a few extra magnets for the holes, because if it's a little bit deeper, then you can get them flush by just putting an extra magnet in. They're only 1mm thick, the magnets, so yeah, you should have enough. It'll be 3 per hole I'll give you.